So you were talking about how when you were knocking on doors, there were constituents of yours talking about how they've never talked to a Republican candidate before. What are you hearing from those individuals, those voters, on immigration and on the border? What do they want to see?
They had a lot of people in South Texas had this idea that the Republican Party is a party of the rich and is a party of white people. So when they see someone that was born in Mexico that looks like them, that has a similar story, it is very surprising to them. But I tell them, this is what the Republican Party is. This is who we are. We are the future of the Republican Party, and we're wanting to put your community, your families first. And when I tell them that, it resonates because they also are feeling, the cost of living is a lot higher, the gas is going up, groceries is going up. They have a lot less money in their pockets, and they're saying, ¿y nosotros qué? What about us? Yes, we understand in helping our neighbors, but we need to take care of ourselves first. And what I tell them is that as your next congresswoman, I will put my district first. I will put you first, and I will treat this district like my home. And we need to start taking care of our own home first. And if we're able to help our neighbors, of course we will. But as your next congresswoman, I will always put you first. And that resonates with them, honestly. And the border security issue, it's affecting them tremendously. It's right next to us. We're not seeing it in TV. We're seeing it right there. It's right in our backyard, and our Border Patrol agents are constantly also being disrespected. Our Border Patrol agents are our husband. My husband is a Border Patrol agent, but our Border Patrol agents are our neighbors, they're our daughters, they're our familia. So the constant disrespect on our law enforcement is very personal to us, and that is just not who we are in South Texas. We are very law enforcement friendly. We support them 100%. So the Democrat Party has just walked away from us, and I'm just happy to be here for the people. Politics aside, I'm here to represent all people from Texas 34, and I'm proudly doing that.
And when it comes to the situation on the border, you're seeing it up close and personal. What could you share with the American public that maybe they don't see in news reports or on video? What, in terms of your observations, what are maybe the top one or two things that you think the public needs to know about the way the border is being handled by the Biden administration?
The Biden administration and the Democrat Party claim that they're helping immigrants. Explain to me how having immigrants crossing a dangerous river, having to go through rape and abuse, and having to pay criminal organizations thousands of dollars, how is that helping anyone? If we really want to help someone, if we really want to help the immigrants, we would focus on legal immigration and the process. How can we encourage good people to come to this country, do it the right way, where they don't have to go through such dangerous journey? Over 60% of women and children are being abused. I have children. I just can't imagine, and no one should have to go through that for the American dream. I want the American dream for our children, and of course other people who are coming from other countries. I'm from Mexico. Of course I want that opportunity, but I want every child to have the same experience that I had when I came here to this country. And I know that the situations are different for everyone, and that is why I want to improve the legal process. And what I want people to know is that if we really care about immigrants, we would focus on legal immigration and not illegal immigration, which is hurting not only the American people but them as well. And it's honestly heartbreaking to see what's happening in South Texas. It's really inhumane that we're seeing these things happen, and that the Biden administration continues to encourage this. It's really heartbreaking.
And based on my interviews with Democratic leaders, and I'm sure you've heard similar arguments, that amnesty or just a path to citizenship or legal status is the way to generate support and get enthusiasm among the Hispanic community, talking about that issue and the need to offer a path to citizenship. Do you see it that way, promising that as what Hispanics really want, who are voters in the United States?
Hispanics want border security. Hispanics want a better economy. Hispanics want more money in their pockets. That's what we want. And we cannot move forward in immigration reform until we get those things taken care of.